What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Richard and this is Sideshow Collectibles. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of my favorite DC characters. This is the Green Lantern 6-scale figure. Alright guys, so let's take a quick look at the product page before we jump into the unboxing and the review. So this is a 6-scale figure from Sideshow. I did not get this from Sideshow. If you're looking to pick this up, this figure has long been sold out. You're going to have to go to eBay or a third-party seller to actually pick this one up, or anybody who's selling the figure. You can find maybe in the groups or something. So it does have two different versions. You have the collector edition and the exclusive version. The exclusive version just comes with this construct right here, or this light effect up on the ring. I do not have the exclusive version. We're just going to be taking a look at the collector's edition today. So let's just take a quick look at everything it comes with, and then we'll take a look at some of these images and then get into the unboxing. So you get the body, portrait, obviously. You get a light up power battery, a pair of standing boots, and you also get a set of flight boots. You get right and left hands, a left power battery holding hand, and then you get a right fist construct hand and gauntlet. So I kind of wish this figure would have came with more constructs, just to kind of make so you can get different poses and stuff out of it. But I do like the fist and stuff that it comes with. All right, so let's go ahead and take a quick look at this. So the suit looks more of like an Alex Ross type version of it, but you do get these this different pattern on it. Here is the fist construct right here, and then you get the power lantern right here. You can get a few different poses with him standing, and then you also get the boots, like it said on the product page, where you can get a flight stance up. So these are going to be the flight stance poses if you want to have them with the construct up. I don't think I'm going to put him in this pose just because of this stand here looks a little bit worrisome for me, and I feel like it'll damage the suit. So I'm not going to have it pose like this just because I don't want to ruin the suit. There's a better image of the lantern. All right, and then this is everything that you get with it. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into the unboxing and the review, and then we'll take a look and see how he is. All right, guys, so here is the art box. I absolutely love what they did with this one. I love the simplicity of this box. You do have the Green Lantern colors throughout the entire box. So let's go ahead and just take a quick look here at the front. You do have the Green Lantern logo right here in the front with some Green Lantern text right there slapped in the middle of the box. You have the Sideshow 6-scale figure logo stuff down here at the bottom. Flipping it over, you have a Green Lantern logo here, and then that green stripe that continues throughout the entirety of the box here. Same thing with the other side, just the Green Lantern logo. When you flip it over to the back, you have this Alex Ross image of Green Lantern here on the back. I think they kind of did like their own thing with this one. It kind of reminds me of an Alex Ross type figure mixed in with some of the Sideshow aspects of it. I'll go through that once we get to the actual figure. This is a shoebox style box, so this one just lifts right off. Once you lift it off, you have another Alex Ross image right here with the insert. And then here on the side, you do continue with some Green Lantern logos right here. But instead of having the black, you have the green and the white to kind of counteract the different colors. Same thing throughout the top, and the same thing throughout the other side. This pattern just continues all throughout the entire box. Lifting off the insert, you do have the figure right here laid out, as well as a construct and the lantern. You also have another tray under it with all the accessories that it comes with. So I'm going to go ahead and get all this stuff laid out, and then we'll go ahead and take a quick look at everything that it comes with. Alright guys, so this is everything that the figure comes with. We'll go ahead and take a look at all the accessories first, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at the figure right after. So first thing I want to take a look at is the base. You do get the hexagon style base with it, and then you have the insert for the flight stand right there. You have a almost like the Green Lantern logo type that kind of, you have the circle here in the middle, which kind of looks like a Green Lantern logo sign right there with some of the patterns mixed in the top there. I do want to show you guys the flight stick as well. Didn't pull that one out, but this is the flight stick, so you get the figure will actually sit right here, and then you do have these clamps right here that will go over the waist of it. This one was sitting in it. You do get some indents, so I would be careful using this flight stand. But if you want to use it, just be careful. The suit kind of bounced back pretty well. We'll go over that once I start looking at the figure, but just keep in mind that this does put an indent inside the figure. Alright guys, so I'm actually going to move this figure out of the way for a second just because it's focusing on that figure, and I kind of want to focus, get the camera to focus on some of these accessories. So here, the next one that we're going to take a look at is the boot. So this is a flight boot that it comes with. As you guys can see, if it has the thing right here, but then it has like more of an angle downwards, where the one on the figure is just straight across. So if you want to have him more in a flight stance, you go ahead and use these boots on it. This one does have a more of a shiny metallic look to it compared to the rest of the figure. The only thing that's going to be like this shiny with this material is going to be the boots on it so far. And then you do get a right and left foot, so if you want to use both of them, you go ahead and just use that on there. Next thing we're going to be taking a look at is the set of hands that it comes with. So you do get this set of hands right here, which is if you want him in a flight mode, you have his hands straight out, so in case he's flying. You also get a the Green Lantern ring sculpted on each one of the hands as well. You also get a set of grasping hands. Nothing too crazy throughout. You do get the ring again sculpted on the finger. They are just all white gloves with some like sculpted seams inside here, as well as here on the palm area. And then you also get a set of fist hands. So the other fist is actually on the figure right now, but this was one of the fists, but the other one has the lantern, the Green Lantern ring on it, which is currently on the figure itself. Next thing we'll take a look at is the power lantern. You do get that metallic texture again throughout that you had with the boots. This thing is actually it has a light up feature that lights up right here and right here. Currently these batteries are dead in it, so it doesn't light up on my end. But if you want to change the batteries, just go ahead and pop that right off, and the batteries sit right inside there. Once you get the batteries in there, all you do is got to tap the top here, and then the lantern will light up and turn on and off. Again, I didn't have any batteries for this one. I was gonna go to the store and pick some up, but I just got to find that type of batteries that this thing one actually comes with. The last thing that we're gonna look at is the fist construct. One thing about this figure is I really wish they would have came with more constructs just for the actual figure, so we can get them in different poses. Absolutely love the fist that it comes with, so I'm gonna be using this one. I love the colors throughout. You get that almost that see-through dark green here, and then kind of fades down to more of a light green, almost clear towards the bottom with some yellow tint that goes right through it as well. And then if you look inside, there is a fist that is currently already in there. This one just stays right inside the construct, and then you can attach it that way. You also get another gauntlet with it. This is a white gauntlet, but it also has some fading of the green, so it makes it look more of like some of that the construct lighting is coming off of his arm, just painted right inside of this gauntlet here. All right, so I'm gonna clean up all this stuff, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at the figure real fast. All right, guys, so here is the figure itself. You can see you have the green and black Green Lantern suit with some boots down here at the bottom with that metallic texture. So again, this one kind of reminds me of like an Alex Ross type style art with a little bit of a mixture of Sideshow's own design. When I say Sideshow's own design, mainly just because of the suit here. So if you look at the suit, you get a couple different greens in here. You get a lighter green, and then laid on top of it is a darker green. The darker green is also made up of the Green Lantern symbols that is kind of like overlaid over the suit, the entire suit actually, even throughout the black. So you get this kind of like Alex Ross style with, I think Sideshow just kind of did their own thing with the suit. I don't ever remember him having a suit that kind of has like the different textures overlaying the green and the black like this one. So that's where I kind of think Sideshow did their own thing mixed in with like the Alex Ross style artwork. Let's go ahead and take a look at the head sculpt. You do get the metallic green mask right over his face, and you get his classic brown hairstyle slicked back here. Again, this just reminds me of Alex Ross type Green Lantern. Articulation in the head is pretty great. There's no restriction on it anywhere. Except moving forward and backward, you don't get much movement going forward and backwards, but right and left, there's no restriction on that, and you can pretty much move it wherever you want. Coming down, again, you get the closed fist here with the sculpted Green Lantern ring right on the closed fist. Arm-wise, articulation is actually pretty good on this figure. You get some pretty good movement in both the elbows and the shoulders. You don't get much movement around the wrist just because it is kind of hindered by that gauntlet there, but you can kind of move it right and left if you want to on that one. Same thing with the other arm. If we move down here to the legs, you do get a little bit of restriction just because of the suit right here with moving it forward and backwards, but in the knee area you get pretty much pretty good movement there with no restriction on the suit or anything like that. All right, moving down to the boots, you can move them right or left. But again, you're not going to get much movement going forward or backwards. And then that's another reason why they gave us the extra set of boots with the kind of flight stance where the toe is actually pointed down in case you want to get him in that flight stance. Here on the back, textures kind of go the same thing throughout without the green and the black. Stitching on this thing is actually held up pretty well. This is an older figure. I believe it was released back in 2015. So the suit is held up pretty good. If you look closely right here, though, this is what I was talking about earlier with the flight stand. You do get some pretty deep indents right here, and then here on the other side as well. But again, this was a lot deeper a couple days ago before I removed it from the flight stand. This thing, the suit bounced back pretty good, so I'm going to kind of leave it out for another few days just to kind of see if it gets completely back to normal, and I'll probably put him in a different pose. All right, guys, so this is the entire figure. This is everything that it came with. I'm gonna go ahead and pose this guy up, and then we'll kind of see what poses we get out of him.
Brightest day, blackest night. No evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern for life.
Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the review of this Green Lantern figure. If you guys don't know much about Green Lantern, I highly recommend you check him out. He's one of my favorite DC characters. I wouldn't base anything off of the movie that was released. That movie was not a good representation of Green Lantern. Hopefully we get, I know that they're making some TV shows and stuff like that with it, so hopefully we get better screen representation of the actual character. Again, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.